serum. I didn't shave again. I'm on the road. We're gonna check out the old rat-infested club. I'm on my way there. It was a hangout. It was a nice Italian club. You could get cheap lunch. They had pull tabs, bingo, and they had a little hustle going on. And there were regular good guys there, but there was a lot of rats that frequented there. And looking back, see, I was young at the time, but looking back, I'm thinking, why would active wise guys go to a club where there was retired rats? And like some of those retired rats would be like the bartender or something, and they'd serve drinks. And why would you want? I wouldn't understand. Now the Rochester mob was very integral, if I can use that word. Very in the mix, you know what I mean? In a close aspect, because there was a lot of gambling and bookmaking going on there. So I'm about 4 or 5 minutes away from that club, just to show you the location of the club. Then we're gonna go to the cemetery. For whatever reason, we're gonna head to look at this light and shadows and all this stuff. Well, the True Serum's on the road trying to throw a little something together, and I want to show you this club. And Big Gene D, he wouldn't want to go. There was a rat worker in there that Big Gene D did many, many, many crimes. God rest him, and God bless and God rest the dead. And he was connected with Rochester, and then he did work. So, New York dealt with Buffalo and Rochester, and he was an expert in bombs. And I'll show you this place. He wanted to blow this place up. I found out later after he was older and did time and got out. But this little town was like, as far as mob and wannabes and who's who, was a backstabbing little rat town. A jealous backstabbing. Like, there might have been 1 or 2 real players in this little Hicksville. And if they were real players, it was because their gambling operation was thriving on a large scale. That's all. You're only really legitimate according to the direct correlation of how much money you're making. And there was a guy from another little town that tried to strong arm somebody, and Big Gene came along and scared him away to Florida. The guy used to come to this club. I'll show you. He used to come in here. This guy named Philly. He'd come in his club and act like a mob wannabe. He was a punk, and he was a bookie, and he thought he made the rules, but he didn't make the rules. Yeah, he's lucky he got away. He's lucky he got spared. Where are we? We're almost there. Let's see. Let's see what the hell this place even looks like. Hey, Mike, EB23, Michael K, Francis, Let's see what this old rat-infested Mafia club looked like. There was only, I give it too much credence to even call it a Mafia club, but there were some serious people that did come in here. Look, it's empty. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I want to show you guys this. I'm going to turn the camera. I'm going to turn the camera. Get my cigarette lit. You know how I do it. You got to have a smoke and cough and choke. All right, let's turn the camera around. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. The beautiful people are all here. All right, let me get in the shadows. Can you guys see that, or is the glare effed up? Let's see. What's it say on the door? Do not enter, rats only. Mingy, you need the Pied Piper to get the rats out of here. Yeah. It's abandoned, just like it should be. It's abandoned. They even took the flag down, these communists. Now downstairs, they used to play cards. And they used to have lunches and everything. But I didn't try to hustle over here because they're just chiselers. They're just the disgraziatas in Italian. Disgraziatas. Low class. Some good class guys. Big Gene didn't want to come here. He wanted to blow the place up. Now over there in the foreground, that was a bookmaker's. I know him, he's 80-something years old. He took action, used to come here to the club and get bets. And then over here, kitty corner across the street, a friend of mine, that's doing life in prison. And down this other street, they used to have a nice market, Bill's Market, used to go in there. In the background is the elementary school. So I'm just out here trying to give you guys something, you know. But yeah, the old timers, they were in here, but there was a couple wise guys that would come in, I think just for bookmaking, real wise guys that would come in here and take care of business. And it was a fun time. It was a fun time. I mean, they would have a lunch for $5 and you could eat like a king. And yeah. Mingy, did you see that? There's a mouse. There's a mouse that just ran into the drain pipe. Told you it's a rat-infested place. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Or could you? I'm a great writer and author. I think I could make all this shit up if I wanted to. Let's take a ride to the cemetery. Are you with me? How many I got in here? It's field trip day, Leon. It's field trip day. We're going on a field trip, boys and girls. Pack a lunch, bring a bologna sandwich, grab an apple. And let me see what else could I think while I'm down here. Oh, well, one of my best friends, Jack M., live right across the street. He'll never watch this, but he's like a brother. This was the South Side. It was all Italian. On Sundays, you could smell the sauce of the spaghetti sauce on the stove. You could smell the sauce in the air. It was a fun time over here, bebopping around and everything. And, you know, it's just action. You got to have action, whether it's basket weaving or knitting or crocheting. You got to have action. That's all. We need a little action. Me, I like gambling. Money Lee, hey, new guy here. What's a little field trip, Money? Or Moni Lee? We're taking a little field trip, but now, I mean, I knew the grandson of a guy over here from the club here. I knew his grandson later on, and we actually went. You know, when you go camping when you're younger and everything, you go camping, and he was in our cabin. But then later on, I was telling him, you know, your grandfather was the biggest rat running around. He was like, "Oh, Jojo, what are you?" I says, "It's just common knowledge. It's common knowledge." And they didn't even go into witness protection because the people they were dealing, I don't even know. I don't know the whole historical account of these guys. All right, we're gonna take a ride, only a couple minutes over to the cemetery, and then show you about some people. When I overdosed, my buddy died, and I died. I came back to life, and let's see, how do I get out of here? It's been a long time since I rock and rolled. All right. It's the truth serum. It's field trip day, folks. Hey, thank you for hitting the like button and sharing and all that stuff. I appreciate it. You know that. The channel's getting bigger. We're kind of stuck on 837, but I told myself I wasn't going to look at the numbers and make myself crazy because sometimes it's stagnant and other times it just accelerates. So I'll take what I could get. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something. Here's something. Bingo hall. Oh, 64. Bingo. All right, folks. If you're just new here, sometimes I'm a little immature. I like to have fun. I like to tell stories, and we get it on. That's all. Hey, what the hell? I don't have a big channel. I don't have a lot of money, but guess what? You don't need a lot of money to have fun. You don't need a lot of money, because if you're gonna ride with me, I'm free. Yeah, come on, Ozzy Osbourne fans, help me out over here. If you want to support my channel in any way you can, just hit the like button. That's good enough for me. I know people don't have money and they can't do cash. I understand all that. I know it's hard out here. Just hit the like button, and if you don't even subscribe. I'm not greedy. I'm not selling wine and cigars like those other bums that already have millions. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Well, there's a cop over here. I gotta put the camera down. What am I gonna do? A live? Handing my license and registration? No, he turned. All right. Oh, I almost hit the thing. Almost hit. St. Joseph, patron of the dying, pray for us. God bless and God rest the dead. And, forgive me, God, for showing some of these graves. If that's disrespectful or something, forgive me. That's all. A couple of communists passing by. They're all right. Okay. I'm gonna have to park and then we'll just walk. You guys want to take a walk with me, boys and girls? It's field trip day over here. I'm gonna start over here because I just gotta pay my respects to a family and friends. So that's all. And then we're gonna walk. Get something to do here. Kill some time. You get old, you gotta kill time. If you got a YouTube channel, you gotta be real creative. All right, folks, let's see what the hell we got going on here. I do appreciate you guys helping me out. All the new people, everything. Um, the lighting's got me screwed up, but then you hear the crow. You know, it's just like scripted. You get out of the car, boom, a crow sets up perch, starts looking at me, and am I nuts? Am I nuts or what? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I don't speak bird talk. Just paying my respects here. Really don't want to show personal family names here. I love you. God bless you and God rest you. Amen. All right. Sorry, folks. I got to get this in. I love you. God bless you. God rest you. Amen. Okay. God bless and God rest these veterans, you know. These veterans that passed away. We're going to take a walk over here and show you a guy that was connected. But I just want to pay my respects down here to some good guys. We went out of town. I traveled with an old-timer Italian a couple times, and we had a lot of fun. He got crazy older in life. And yeah, they're all. I see so many family and friends. You know, that's why you guys got to enjoy life while you're here. Every day counts. Every day counts. To, you know how I say. There's a lot of stuff to stress, but man, look at. Oh wait! I got to turn the camera around. You know, I mean, geez. I mean, we can't dodge it. Yeah, it might be a morbid video, whatever. Oh, Truth Serum's walking around, but enjoy, laugh, love, whatever. We go nuts. I go nuts. I know all these people. All right, let's go over here. So, I got to see a kid. Fentanyl was going freaking nuts. Fentanyl, people were dropping. And a kid that went up to the city the same day I went to the city, he was actually in front of me when we were driving back from the city. He waved, I beeped the horn. We both went home and we both overdosed. He didn't make it. I got off of life support months and months later and found out that he had passed away. We had got the same batch of that garbage fentanyl. So if you people want to entertain drugs and all that, I'm not going to preach a sermon, but be careful. Be careful. I mean, I liked heroin back in the day. Real drugs. Fentanyl's a grungy freaking synthetic drug that's garbage. I mean, I don't promote doing drugs, but if you're going to rock and roll on some real shit. I don't promote it, but fentanyl's for well, I don't want to dirty this up. These kids running around here, they don't even know how to be real drug addicts, this generation. I don't promote it, but go find a crooked doctor and get some real drugs. The pharmacy's the best drug dealer out there now. The doctor's the best drug dealer. We used to go to the city to connect. Now this other generation, they can go, they go to the doctor. The doctor's the drug dealer. Then go cop over there. This kid's grave is over here. Good kid. I just want to pay my respects. Ah, gosh, where the heck is it? But, Hang in there, folks. Field trip. I see his parents' grave. Well, what the hell? I don't know. I have some friends in the mausoleum. Good people. God bless them and God rest them. And my sister knows where this grave is. My mind is shot. It might be back in there a couple of rows, but wherever you are, Tony, I love you. God bless you. God rest you. And maybe we'll meet in the big house someday. If I can get a ticket to the big show. But, oh, wow, well, it's an impromptu video, my good people. And I you know, we talk about mob stories and people getting hit and everything else. And then, the wife of one of the rats, God bless her, I just see her stone. She was married to a rat. God forgive me. If that's this is it right here. This is it right here. I was right on top of it. January 21st, 2014. My date was 1/18/2014. So he survived 3 days. Good kid. Good kid. Oh, Lord have mercy. Good kid. Yeah, I found it. I miss you, Tony. God rest you. I hope you're in a better place. I hope you're in a better place. I don't want to mean any disrespect. I know his family doesn't watch my show, but I don't know if they would appreciate me doing such a personal thing. I just wanted to say hello, Anthony. Well, yeah. So, good kid. Good kid. But, you know, you talk about hits in the mob, and it all seems like theater and but the people died in the mafia, drugs, people died, you know. It's all entertainment on YouTube. It's all entertainment, but you know, you would see the families going to the prisons and going to the cemeteries like this. Like, oh yeah, you know, and then you see the Mike Francises and Sam, and you know, and Sammy the Bull, and then you see these characters. And forgive me if I even just try to sensationalize and glamorize it for the sake of getting subscribers and views. It's a contradiction to me because I truly feel respect and love and compassion for the dead. You know. I truly feel it like a human, you know, bring a little humanistic values to entertainment. If you can divorce it from them, if you could be divorced for the sake of entertaining and show some love, well, you know, not to disrespect any of the dead, just trying to show that life wasn't glamorous. There's 6 dead wise guys over there that I just looked at their graves that were from New York. They didn't even make it back to New York. Crazy. I was close to one of them, old guy. But that's life. That's why, you know, we could talk about this kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. You still got to get out and enjoy. So this is the darker side. The more, but it's real, and it's just like things in life. There's going to be light and darkness, and how do you process it? You got to rock on. You got to drive on. At the end of the day, you got to get your fighting weight up, because if you don't, you end up in here, or bankrupt, or divorced, or on drugs, or depressed, tripping. I don't think people realize the value of life until they're in a crisis. And then they're praying to God, oh, please, God, please, God, please, God, please, God. And then they're prayer beggars. And it's like, why are you being a prayer beggar to God? Like when you don't even have a relationship. No, I'm not going to preach a sermon or anything. But it's like trying to have sex with a girl that you haven't even made friends with yet. Maybe a bad analogy. But, and then it's please God, please God, please God, please God. Some people get mercy, some people don't. And then they ask why. What, does God play favors? We don't know the answers. I know I have some angels that looked after me. Thank you. Thank you, universe, for giving me some angels that can whoop some demons' ass and get my head on straight so those demons don't put thoughts in your head. Well, I'm trying to get clean off of drugs. Yeah, stay clean, stay clean. And then these demons put thoughts in people's heads like, well, just go rock and roll one more time. It's spiritual warfare. And if you lose, you end up in these places. If you're a gangster, you're not thinking right, you end up in these places. The collateral damage is crazy. In life in general, forget about the mob or whatever, just in life in general. People have to think and get their confidence up, get their morale up. I do this. I would rather just do a psychology channel for relationships or something, and just for mental health and addiction and a lot of crazy behaviors that people demonstrate. I'd like to just do something in good faith to help my fellow man out, because I'm on borrowed time. 6 times in my life, I'm on borrowed time. So, and look, I'm chain smoking. Well, I'm still addicted to nicotine. So I thank you, Michael Mormeal, for your prayers. We're in a little town, Mike. Michael Amari, Francis, Monali, EB23, DeMayo's crew. God bless and rest. Leon Swan, yeah. EB23 said, would you consider a group of serial killers, the Gemini Club, would you consider it a group of serial killers who work for the mob instead of being mobsters? I don't know. I think you just have to be a born serial killer. I don't think there's any nature and nurture involved in it. I think there's some kind of demonic killing gene that some people get. And I mean, these people can demonstrate regular love, compassion, family men. They're just like good family men, intelligent, but wouldn't lose a second of sleep if they just go kill somebody. They sleep like a baby. So is there something intrinsically in the DNA? Because as far as people want to debate about nature and nurture, and we can go on that psychotic trip, and also money. You could turn an altar boy into a serial killer if you want to give him 20,000 a hit. Money, the root of all evil. So that's that, folks. I appreciate you guys coming in here, help an old man out. I just wanted to show that rat-infested club, and Big Gene was going to blow that mofo up, but then something happened. Somebody ratted on him, I believe, from that club. And I saw him as an old man. I thought he was a friendlier old guy. Well, there was about 3 of them that worked in there, but there were some nice guys that were there, nice class guys. But you can get anything anywhere, good people, bad people, straight, dedicated, honorable people, then you could just get rat. But I mean, life is crazy. Life is crazy. It's self-preservation. Well, you go rat on a guy, well, he ain't gonna see his family for 15 years, and you're gonna see your family. So do you give a guy, there's a lot of stuff. I know it's easy to just throw around, oh, he's a rat, here a rat, there a rat, everywhere a rat. Old Mafia had a rat, E-I-E-I-O. And the videos go on and on and on. And this mob genre will dissipate probably in 5 to 10 years. All these mob channels will lose momentum. The dinosaurs will be gone. I'll be diversified, doing other stuff, other great content with 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers. Because I'm a talk show host. I'm a natural, folks. You know that. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I just tooted it. So that's that, my good people. Hit the like button and the link to the book and all the other ways you support, Cash App, all that. I don't want to be a beggar. Just subscribe and hit the like button. Check out my old videos. My numbers are rising. The analytics are rising. And I'm happy and I'm appreciative. So what do I always say? The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. It's 100% sunny. It's not even partly. The birds are chirping. We even got welcomed into the cemetery by a couple of crows. Felt like an Alfred Hitchcock movie, but that's my life. And be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. Keep throwing. You know the world's a vampire. It wants that blood. No. Keep throwing. You know my name. You need help. Go to Facebook Messenger. I'll try to help you out for free. That's all. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. That's all. Therapy, just the thought to know that somebody cares or keep a person going. They might be suicidal. They might be giving up on life. No, we don't do that here at the Truth Serum. We're a community. We try to help out. Small channel, but it's the biggest small channel, and it's the best channel. Think big, folks. Always think big. Always think you're the greatest. Not in an egotistical a-hole way, just to have a prosperity, fun-loving, prosperous, happy life and laugh and enjoy and have great relationships. What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? Okay. So I think I said enough, and we'll leave it there. Thank you guys for coming in on my field trip. We'll call it a field trip. And I got a couple stories this week. We're going to rock and roll. Hit the numbers, the like, the share, and anything. I'll take anything I could get. You know that. But one thing you know, I love you all. I appreciate it. And I want you folks that are good enough to keep me company. I pray for you folks that have a good, healthy, wealthy, prosperous life. All right? So we're going to rock out on that note. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for your support. And I got some good stuff coming up. So we're gonna leave it at that. You know, I don't even know how to end. I should know how to end the live stream, but let's just see. So I'm trying to sign off, folks. All right, take care.